Hey everybody, I'm the Ranting Monkey, and this video just might save your life. You may be wondering why I sound like I'm high on meth. I assure you I'm not. It's part of a new appeal to a wider audience I'm trying. I should back up a bit and tell you the whole story. I bought myself a fidget spinner recently and I received a few comments about it, and not all of them were as soul-crushing as my son calling me a fag when he spotted it on my desk. In fact, most of the comments were people asking me if I could do any tricks with it. Now I gotta be honest here, I don't really see how you can do any tricks with it. It's a fairly simple toy. It just kinda spins when you flick it. But I was curious, so I looked up fidget spinner tricks here on YouTube. I found a lot of videos showing tricks, and I was right. There isn't much you can do with them. The tricks mainly consist of people tossing a spinner from hand to hand. Not very impressive at all. Anyway, I came across one channel that intrigued me. Not only was it showing tricks that weren't impressive, the kid who made the video wasn't even doing the lame tricks himself. He had made a compilation of other people's tricks, and he just recorded himself saying "ooh" and "wow" over top of them. The video had over 1 million views. I went and looked at his channel, and this little shit has well over 750,000 subs. Now, I'm not going to link this channel like I normally would, or even give you the channel name, because this is a kid. I went back to his first video from a little over a year ago, and his voice hadn't cracked yet. You can actually hear him going through puberty if you watch the videos in order. I'm not going to fuck with a kid, but I want to learn from him. This kid is obviously better at YouTube than I am. So I set out to learn from him by binge watching a bunch of his videos. One video that caught my eye was 5 tips to save your life. Or something like that. I'm too lazy to look up the exact title, and that's close enough. In this particular video, he reads 4 tips from some article he found and then plays a 10-minute video. While watching the video, he offers such witty commentary as "yeah" and "wow," much like his fidget spinner video. I studied this video very hard and I learned a few things. First, I need a good clickbaity title that may or may not be relevant to the subject. Second, I need to sound like I have to pee and there's no bathroom around. Next, I need to repeat myself a lot. I mean repeat what I just said. It's very important to repeat things. I don't know why repetition is necessary, but repeating myself is a must. Finally, I need a catchy thumbnail. With all this in mind, here is my attempt to put to use what I have learned. I present 5 tips that can save your life. This is a wall socket. You may have even heard it called an outlet. An outlet and a wall socket are pretty much the same thing. It can look like this, or even this. They are used for a variety of power needs, including household appliances, video game consoles, and even charging your phone. While they may seem harmless, do not be fooled. There is a lot of electricity running through these. That's why it's important to remember, never ever try to stick your dick in one. Got that? Wall socket and dick don't go together. This is a toaster. They come in 2-slot varieties, 4-slot varieties, and 8-slot varieties I'm way too lazy to look up. Despite the name, it's not just for making toast. You can also heat up your Pop-Tarts, toaster strudel, or even waffles in these. As wonderful as this machine is, never ever stick your dick in it. Even if your dick is shaped like bread, keep it out of the toaster. This is the electric fence at Jurassic Park. Not only does it look cool, it keeps the T-Rex from coming out. As cool as it might look, don't stick your dick in the electric fence at Jurassic Park. While it doesn't have electricity going through it at all times, it does get a huge surge of electricity, and if you have your dick in there at that time, it'll likely explode. But more than just the electricity, if you stick your dick in there, it might get bitten off by a T-Rex. Don't stick your dick in this fence. With the warm weather upon us, the American Red Cross reminds us to always swim with a buddy. Do not allow anyone to swim alone. Even at a public pool or a lifeguarded beach, use the buddy system. This is a feminist, this is a feminist, and this is a feminist. Feminists can be very angry. For example,
thus minimizing their earning potential as their traditional marriages end. The assumption... I'm reading, fuckface. I'm trying to I'm letting everybody else hear it, okay? It's not just for you, Mr. Entitled. The assumption that wives should make babies instead of money is part of patriarchy.
That's right.
Feminists!
Something that you've actually heard of.
Derailing for dummies. The author, people, everybody here. Here's the author. Derailing for dummies.
Feminists can also be very humorless. For example,
as you can see, Carl did none of these things in the tweet, leading a face value reading of his words completely valid. And if you think that you can see sarcasm in the tweet, I have asked this in the comment section of the video that I posted, please go ahead and show me a source and the demonstrable evidence that he is using sarcasm. I've been Christy. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching to the end of the video, and I hope you've learned something about how to indicate sarcasm in writing so that you don't have any kind of misunderstanding in what you want to communicate.
feminists can also obsess about seeing Batman's ass in a video game.
For the purposes of this video, I tried to get a glimpse of Batman's rear end, but it's as if his cape is a high-tech piece of Wayne Industries equipment designed to cover up his butt at all costs. I like to jokingly refer to this aspect of a male character's costume as the strategic butt covering.
Never ever stick your dick in a feminist. The quick release of death you might get from the other sources of pain that we've discussed is nothing compared to what a feminist might do to you. I'd rather have my dick bit off by a T-Rex. It's better to just stay away. Even if you've been at sea for 6 months and she's begging for it, keep your dick out of a feminist. It's just not worth it. So to recap, don't stick your dick in a wall outlet. Don't stick your dick in a toaster even if it's shaped like bread. Never stick your dick in a fence meant to keep out T-Rexes. Always swim with a buddy, and never ever fuck a feminist. That's going to wrap up this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'm the Ranting Monkey, and I will see you next time.
For the purposes of this video, I tried to get a glimpse of Batman's rear end, but it's as if his cape is a high-tech piece of Wayne Industries equipment designed to cover up his butt at all costs. I like to jokingly refer to this aspect of a male character's costume as the strategic butt covering.
Your life makes me sad.